Hey folks, this is Slick. I'm back down there at Slick's Crappie Haven. We're gonna shoot a little video here, let you guys know what's going on our home lake here. We live on Lake Conway in Central Arkansas, if you didn't know. And the Game and Fish has decided that they're gonna do a complete drawdown on this, complete fish kill, complete drawdown on this lake in order to build a new spillway, or actually build a spillway. They have a levee down there at Mayflower, and I think 6 or 8 maybe gates that they control with a dam. As a dam, they control with manual lifting and lowering of them. Whenever the rain comes, they have to manually open and close those to maintain the lake level. They're going to add a spillway, which is going to be the main project, and that will eliminate them having to work on this dam and manually raise it. The spillway will control the lake level itself. It's supposed to be up to 5 years, they say, that they're going to have the lake drawn down completely. So it's going to be a lot of traveling for me now. I'm not going to be able to fish in my backyard anymore, which kind of sucks, but the way they talk, it's going to be better in the long run. The main goal of it is to, of course, to build the spillway. Some of the side benefits, they're supposed to go in and clean out the boat trails, which could be done. I've actually broke 2 or 3 motors out here running the boat trail, per se, the trail, and actually hit a stump and tore motors up. So that'll be a good improvement for us. The Arkansas Game and Fish actually sent us a letter in the mail, and I'm guessing that the way it was addressed, it was sent to every landowner around the lake, informing us that this is a great time for us to do our dock improvements and such, and they will allow us to do a little bit of excavating around our areas, also around our property, as long as we get it approved through them first. So if anybody that lives on the lake that's watching this, contact the Game and Fish. I'm not exactly sure what the contact information is on that right now, but I'm sure that you can Google some Game and Fish and call one of the numbers on there, and they'll point you in the right direction. That way we can get a permit, I guess, or at least get approval for some excavating and dock improvements and such as that. So maybe that's going to be a good thing for the landowners also. The being exposed to the atmosphere, the silt that is in this lake is they're hoping going to recede or compact. Being exposed to the atmosphere, compact 1.5 to 3.5 foot, I believe is what they said. So they'll gain a lot more volume in the lake, which will, make our fishing holes a little bit deeper, which it's not a bad thing. This is a very shallow lake. I think the average depth right now is 6 foot across the whole 6,300 acres. So that's going to be an improvement. There's 500 fish structures that the Game and Fish has put in this, which, there's cypress trees everywhere and stumps and everything. There's all kinds of structure, but they have added 500. After this project, there's supposed to be 3,500. So evidently they're adding 30 or 3,000 more. They're supposed to go in and plant more cypress trees, which over the time, the cypress trees, evidently the cypress trees don't really like their feet wet or completely flooded, but they will grow in water. But they're saying that the drawdown, exposing the trunks of these trees to the atmosphere, is also going to improve the growth of them, help them to regain their momentum, I guess, because being flooded kind of retards them a little bit. And plus, like I said, they're going to plant more cypress trees is what I'm hearing. So I'm going to go to the dam, the actual dam itself, and do a little outtake down there, see how many gates they've got. And so September 1st, like I say, they're going to open one gate and start draining the lake. According to the United States Geological Survey, the lake is actually almost 6 inches low right now, but that's just from the heat of the summer, the evaporation, I'm sure, and the lack of rainfall we've had around here, because we've had last week was miserable. We had 6 or 7 days that were over 100 degrees, so that's helped with the evaporation, I'm sure, and that's going to make it a little bit quicker, I guess, on their drawdown. It won't take them quite as long to get this water out of here, but supposedly they're letting the water out so slow. One gate is all they're supposed to open, and that way, hopefully, some of the fish will find their way to Farm Creek, which is below the dam and into the Arkansas River. That's their plan anyway. And it depends on the weather, of course, how much rain we get this winter and everything. They're going to start this construction project spring of 2024. So, like I say, it's supposed to improve. They're actually putting in some sand beds or gravel beds also to help with the spawning. You know, give the fish a hard surface to spawn on also. So, hopefully this is going to be a good deal. I'm going to film a video once a week, I hope. That's what my plan is. Kind of keep track of the construction, how it's going, what the progress is, and keep you guys posted. So if you're interested in what's going on at Lake Conway, Central Arkansas, y'all stay tuned to us, and we're going to bring you some video updates. It's pretty calm today, but I'm sure it's going to come on up this coming Friday, whenever they open it up, September 1st. Got some folks down here trying to catch some of these brims, or I'm sure whatever they'll bite. Small little creek, not a lot going on today. I bet it'll be hopping Friday though. Should be a bunch of folks down here snagging, I would think. Guys, I don't know anything about the drainage system on this lake, but there's a valve they're going to open, I'm assuming, and siphon that stuff out of there. I've got to do a little more research on that, but I think that will drain it down lower than those gates back there. Those gates they're only about 5 foot deep, so 5 foot drain is not going to do a whole lot to this lake. We'll see what happens.